Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. Oh, we got an XL kind of day today, but before we get into the video, if you enjoy knives, pocket knives, fixed blades, hard use demonstrations, and cut testing, this is the place for you right here at WTP, because we are the people. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Look at that. Spyderco Manix 2XL. This thing is freaking awesome, y'all. It's big. It's kind of fidgety. If I can get my freaking fingers to work, all my fingers have been broken multiple times, so they don't quite work as good as they should, unfortunately. This thing is awesome, y'all. Like, this is everything that the Manix 2 standard size is, but just a little bit bigger. Golly, this thing is meant to work, y'all. And work it will do. It's got a good tip on it. It's fine, but still stout enough that you can feel safe using it for certain things, like so you're not concerned about breaking the tip. As you see, the action is awesome, and you can just whip it open however. Like, I'm doing this left-handed right now because my right hand is some straight up doo-doo and I can barely operate it. But this has got the ball bearing lock, y'all, and it just works like a champ. See the difference between the ball bearing lock and, let's say, let me show you here. Let me find one. Here we go. So the difference between the ball bearing lock and a standard crossbar lock is going to be, if you look in there, you're going to see that coil spring. That coils like a snake. You see that right there? That coil spring? See, now what that does is when you push that down to release it, it squishes like this. A crossbar lock, when you use it, you see how that crossbar right there is bending like this? It's bending. Well, this will eventually snap. The chances of the ball bearing lock snap, I mean the spring on a ball bearing lock snapping, it's not going to happen. I don't think it will. I'm not saying that it can't and that it won't. I just don't think that it will. And so it's going to last so much longer than a standard traditional crossbar lock. Not saying that there's anything wrong with a crossbar lock, because I love my crossbar lock knives. I love them. This thing is a true freaking workhorse. It's large, it's in charge, it's heavy, it's tough as shit. It's got nice G10 scales. Like I said, it's got that ball bearing lock. Look at that S30V blade right there. Full flat grind on that thing. And boy, it's nice and tall, good for push cuts. It's really slicey. This one right here has a well-used edge on it. Very much well-used, y'all. Yeah. So I will get it bad boy sharpened up here. Hopefully I get my sharpening system. I think I'm about to go to Edgeworks today and go grab me one. And yeah, make that thing happen. Man, this thing right here, you guys. Let me tell you what, the jimping that's on this knife is superb. The jimping on the spine of the blade where that thumb ramp is, I'm just calling it a thumb ramp. It's like the Spyderco thumb ramp, and it freaking works. That jimping is excellent, y'all. Now, looky here. So it's in the finger choil as well. It comes down here and all the way around. And then you got more jimping right there. So this thing is secure in your hand. Now, the difference between this and the standard Spyderco Manix 2 is not just the size. The shape of the blade is just a tad bit different. But you have this part right here. Some people don't like it because it's like, it tells you, hey, your hand has to go right there. But let me tell you what, it really does help. When you're pulling out of cuts and stuff, your hand, it literally just conforms to your hand, or your hand conforms to it, and gives you spectacular grip. Now, in the stabbing motion right here, I mean the stabbing, whatever you call it, man, it just works, because you see how it rounds right here? Rounds perfect for the finger. It's just good. Well, I can't close with my left hand, one-handed, or my right hand, I mean, one-handed right now. It's a solid knife. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this pocket clip. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of Spyderco's pocket clips, except for that wire clip. Let me show you the difference in the two real quick while we're at it right here. So there's your size difference right there. Definitely a size difference. The blade stocks look to be, if not identical, maybe like a cunt hair bigger, but the real difference is going to be in the tips. The tip on the standard one is a lot thinner than the XL, which is, it's all good though. Man, this is a solid knife right here, y'all. Big hunker of a knife, and it's got some weight to it. Now, I didn't expect it to be as heavy as it was because I'm so used to this lightweight one right here, which it is extremely lightweight. Everyone I've given this knife to and then give them this knife, they're like, whoa, that's a freaking difference. And it is a little bit more snappy, a little bit more drop shutty. but they're both running on washers. Both badass. Oh man, Spyderco Manix 2XL, y'all. Look at that thing. It just gets it, don't it? Freaking awesome, guys. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, this is definitely an ambidextrous knife because you can flip the pocket clip, and it's got that ball bearing lock, so it's finger safe, ambidextrous, good choke up, very much ergonomic. Like, the Manix 2 may be the most ergonomic knife that I've ever held. I don't know about the XL yet, but the Manix 2, the standard, it's just awesome, y'all. Look at this thing. This thing's ready for work. You can chop with it. You can stab with it. You can slice with it. You can do all that. Nice tip for them draw cuts. Look at that. Utility cutting beast, y'all. Oh, I can't wait to put this thing through its paces and give it hell. And it does have a lanyard hole right there. A nice doodad hole for the man Doom over there. Bada-bow. You guys see it. Freaking Spyderco awesomeness, y'all. These Spyderco knives are freaking users. So I suggest everybody get one and use it and see how good that they just work. They just work really good. And that's what they do. They're working knives. Nice standoffs right there. Look at that piece of steel in the back. This is just a strong, tough, hard use knife right here. For sure. Without a question. I'm digging this knife. I always will because it's such a good knife. Man, I can't wait to get a shaman and put the shaman through hell, y'all. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Bow. Dang, I appreciate everybody who supports the channel, everybody who dropped in to see what's going on, everybody who comes by just to say hey on the lives. I appreciate each and every single one of you, for real. With that being said, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. Get the help you deserve so you can live your best life. If you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody. It is okay to talk. Never quit quitting and never give up. Take it easy and stay greasy, y'all. Spyderco Manix 2XL for the eyeballs. Yeah.